Okay, so let me start with a question that we also asked today's speaker to prepare for. Why are DAOs exciting to you? According to scientists, we have only 10 years left until the so-called tipping points, which are climate systems such as oceans, forests and ice sheets will reach the threshold and fail. And after that, there's no measure to prevent climate change. And unlike in American Hollywood movies, there won't be a bunch of white males saving the world in a single try. I think instead we need all of us to do everything we can imagine to prevent those points of no return. And yeah, why do I think DAOs are exciting then? Because I think it really gives us the opportunity to collaborate on a global scale to manage all the tasks we need to do to prevent climate change. So let's see what we can learn from the past. As a result from the sharing economy, as a result from the financial crisis, the sharing economy grew out of scarcity, and people started sharing flats, cars, drills, skills, knowledge, whatever you can think of. And the motto "sharing is caring" became really the motivation for the young generation Y. But yeah, from 2013 on, we had approximately 200 sharing economy projects here in Berlin. They all had social and environmental missions, but most of them, they don't exist anymore because the huge internet giants like Facebook, Google, Uber and Airbnb, they just utilized this new motivation and yeah, used it as a crowdsourcing tool where they could make their business models more efficient, where they externalized their assets and their tasks, and in this way became just more efficient and the most valuable companies in the world. So in 2016 approximately, the sharing economy was declared as dead. And yeah, the next paradigm was the platform co-op movement, where many pioneers, such as Fermondo, was trying to copy the Amazon business model, or Resonate, which are building on a streaming platform like Spotify. They started to disrupt those old business models and offered their members participation in operative business, also in the overall values which are created. But one thing they lacked was scalability. They had many communication problems, and yeah, therefore they couldn't really scale. Afterwards, or actually, yeah, the reason is just because the co-op structures, they're not really made for 21st century problems. And Ella and me, we also can tell about many challenges when we founded Germany's first blockchain co-op last year, Blockchain Europe. Because you must imagine, like, certain decisions, they have to be voted on by many people, and if they are spread around the world, then it's really not working when all of them have to sign letters by hand. So then, actually I want to far ahead. Then decentralized governance came along, and per definition by the League of Foundation, what Ella mentioned, distributed governance is the specification of principles and methods which enable scalable coordination for forming consents and to legitimate decisions. In such systems, all participants are treated equally without the presence of a central actor of hierarchy. They are scalable, so efficiency is not reduced, but steady or increased by increasing number of participants. But also here there are some problems because you see listed approximately 60 DCOF tool providers, what I researched within the fields of decision making, governance, identity, and co-budgeting. But they are all single solutions only, and they don't integrate into an ecosystem. So finally, companies like DAOstack or Aragon, they really evolved to digital ecosystems where many of those decentralized governance tools are integrated, and yeah, try to support our collaboration efforts. But as I said in the beginning, they also need us right now, So if you are a programmer, support the DAO coding, or if you are entrepreneurs, just experiment with creating use cases within these ecosystems. And even more importantly, if you are lawyers, I think there were none of them here, but anyway, Bess is a lawyer too.
I'm not a lawyer. We have one.
But anyway, yeah, she actually worked on the creation of the blockchain-based liability company in Vermont, which approved the DAO Stack DAO recently as a legal entity. Yeah, but most importantly, I think if you want to change the world a little bit and prevent the climate change, just get active and participate in DAOs. So, yeah, so much from my side. Have a great DAO learning journey, and yeah, let's see what's happening today.
Thank you.